welcome to Stefan's studio. Thank you. This is the one that
So really at its core, WeWork is a platform for communities. And for us, we do that primarily through physical space and through virtual space. Our founders, Adam and Miguel, really believe in this idea of using technology and space to create communities. And for us as our design team, our goal is to humanize experiences in those spaces. If you really hone in on what that looks like and what that means for us, it's how do we create atmospheres, spaces that bring people together? For the longest time, you see a lot of these spaces really isolated, how somebody lives, how somebody works, how somebody learns, how somebody plays, how they think about their health. It's almost like you segment them into verticals. What happens when you have a setting that you're as comfortable in your office as you are in your home? And I think that's one of the things we've really gravitated towards with you all.
And I remember when I met you guys for the first time, it was so obvious to me that you had a solution for this. We are very proud to say that we work closely together with you guys. And I think what we have been searching for with the new order system, we were looking for answers for needs and demands at WeWork.
This is what the grid is made out of. And you realize that there's this kind of tray thing. It's like an alternative to the shelf. And we introduced this right in the beginning because we wanted New Order to be built like a stage, more or less. You know what I mean? It should be giving enough surface for representing your work that you're doing. Yeah. Because I think this is one of the big disadvantages of many workspaces now, since everything is in the computer or in your iPhone, that every workspace looks the same. Once your work is in the computer and you're sitting in front of it in this dialogue, it's very much excluding everybody else.
That's sort of the sweet spot for us, those are the moments that we actually want to enhance. We want to find ways with partners to actually say, look what's happening right there. That's special.
New Order can be a framework, or let's say for that, or a backbone. And I think it's decent and let's say discreet enough to not determine the look too much of a room. Because I think this is something when we started to work with New Order, we were super careful about not to start to style a room. That can be done with a chair and a table and a vase, and you can remove it after 2 years or send it to your friend. Right. But not with such a serious piece.
That layout that mix of how you want that grid to look might change over 2, 3, 5 years. And so what's exciting about kind of taking something like you've done with New Order here is it's a framework, but really you can take that and leverage super flexible sort of architectural materials almost all the way into sound, into light, into, a myriad of different possibilities.
Industrial design for me is very much about making advantage of possibilities in our own time, making advantage of new technologies, new ways of making things in a more sustainable way. We wanted to make something which was extremely flexible but driven by simplicity. It's about a shelf, and then it's about an aluminum profile. And then you can choose to have a standard shelf, or you can have a tray combined. That's New Order. That's it. And then you assemble it with one Allen key. That's it. Then you're off. And then you can add a lot of things.